EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one complete to Hollins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off the bootleg. Here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a 2nd down. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Elijah Molden who took him down.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position, He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again with Hampton. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of
21 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone. Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Captain trying to work inside. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Herbert takes the read, decides to hang on. A short kick, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. On the ground, Hampton. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. The Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Patriots 0.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. on the bootleg. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Complete to number 82. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. And off it is Henderson heading left, and it'll be brought down right around the 40. It was Cam Hart in on the tackle.
40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
2. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw now, Meggs. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hand off, and it's Henderson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Oh, a loose football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the number.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing is May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Big time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
To second and goal.
You want to see linebackers play
3-yard line.
downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is Hassan Haskins to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Disley is the man in motion. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man is the tight end Disley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass, balls on target. Nice pickup.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? In this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. As we are ready to get back underway. And the Chargers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Hampton diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, and the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He finds Hollins on the ground. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
To throw is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Well, after that incompletion, probably going to put an end to this drive, but what it does now is the opponent now has a chance to increase their lead because now they're going to steal an extra possession before we go to the halftime break.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Now a play fake. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
Pass complete to number 15, Lad McConkey. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Herbert to the air again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. On play action, here's Ned. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
A gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. He's found his receiver, Buche. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Henderson. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
On the stop. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and Try again.
The
Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. On first down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Complete to Owande Gadsden II. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. Tight end on the move left. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the tight end right. On play action, it's Herbert. Now he's free to midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's another Chargers first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room on. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Throwing on first down. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about their previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Herbert, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Second and
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for New England. Davis to return it. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Allen in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and inches. To throw is Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Now, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Third down and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May.
May's pass. Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. First and 10. To throw now, May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
They quickly out to Diggs. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. Throw again is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
Complete to Travion Henderson. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Slot man in motion right. May to the air once more. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Hunter Henry. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. May to throw again. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Haskins now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the give, here's Hampton. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third and 2. Here we go. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
To throw, it's Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 6. A run, and this is Hampton. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. On play action. Now Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Throwing, Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Good for a Patriots.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Give up the middle to Stevenson. The ball comes out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Now remember, Mike, we had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator just the other day, and he told us very clearly, one of our paths to victory is by creating splash negative plays, and that turnover certainly qualifies, and big plays like that. Now get the ball back to your offense and see what they can do.
The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Trying to work inside. He's inside the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 32-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 39 yards.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front, give you the seam to hit, but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up those yards. His teammates at the second level hitting blocks, gave him...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Tight end motioning left. Throwing now is Herbert. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And we down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop it.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. He'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's May. He'll get this one out to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Being a fullback is like the ultimate thankless position. You do all the dirty work. You give everyone else the glory. But I love when coordinators find a way to just throw him a bone. Get him a touch, get him a carry. In this case, get him a reception. And he's able to pick up a pretty good chunk of yards.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We'll go play action with May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's
A pickup of 21 on that connection.
Down.
Good for a Patriots first down.
34-yard line.
Here's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
28-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The gun, here's May. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. You may say it's 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4th-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to have the Pats first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
That's another Patriots.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
A gain of 8. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Stevenson going to try and run. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tackle on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18.
So you give up a touchdown on defense. The question is, how are you going to respond on the 2-point try? Well, respond did they ever? Big difference giving up 8 than there is giving up 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Haskins now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say this drive has not gone according to plan. They followed up on that sack on 1st down, incomplete pass on 2nd, and now let's see what they can dial up on 3rd and a mile.
3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
That's another.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance.
And he's in! Austin Hooper! Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Patriots play.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for Quentin Johnston. Incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. On the move left. He runs with it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That one taken in by Douglas. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the pass there. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
Throwing is May. On a man left side, it's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's May again. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a
throw again is May. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Haskins now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And a short pickup past the 25.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. New England going to take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down. On the give, here's Hampton. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, fourth quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball. powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this one.
Herbert down to an 8, and that should wrap this one up. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.